She doesn't need me to buy her a house. She doesn't need me to do the things she's competent.
Dr. Phil McGraw, a figure admired by millions for his guidance and counsel, has made a name for himself by addressing personal and relationship problems. However, the man behind the TV persona has faced his own set of personal and professional obstacles. At 74, Dr. Phil recently shared the reasons behind his divorce from his first wife, giving a rare glimpse into his private life. To truly grasp the person behind the popular TV psychologist, it's essential to explore his early years, his career, and his journey to stardom. Early life and influences. Philip Calvin McGraw was born on September 1, 1950, in Veneta, Oklahoma, into a working-class household. His father, Joe McGraw, initially made a living in the oil industry, but later pursued a career in psychology, a decision that significantly influenced Phil's own path. Growing up in North Texas with 3 sisters, Phil was no stranger to hard work. By the time he was 13, he was already employed at local establishments like A&W Root Beer and Pizza Planet. Sports were another major aspect of Phil's upbringing. While attending Shawnee Mission North High School in Kansas, he excelled as a linebacker on the football team. His talent earned him a football scholarship to the University of Tulsa in 1968, but a devastating loss in a key game cut his football dreams short. Refocusing his goals, he transferred to Midwestern State University in Texas, where he earned a bachelor's degree in psychology. By 1979, he had completed both a master's in experimental psychology and a PhD in clinical psychology from the University of North Texas. Career beginnings, the emergence of Dr. Phil. After earning his doctorate, McGraw returned to Wichita Falls, Texas, to join his father's private psychology practice. But it wasn't long before Dr. Phil sought to move beyond conventional clinical work. In 1985, he co-founded the Pathways Self-Help Seminar Series with his father and entrepreneur Thelma Box, marking his first significant step into the public sphere. These seminars were focused on personal growth and development, paving the way for his later work in media. By 1991, he sold his stake in the company for $325,000 and looked for new opportunities. In the early 90s, McGraw made a critical career transition. He co-founded Courtroom Sciences, a company offering trial consultation and jury analysis. His psychology background became an asset in legal cases, helping attorneys with trial strategies and jury selection. This experience would later serve as the basis for the television show Bull, and also led to his professional connection with Oprah Winfrey. Before we continue, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe to Golden Throwback for more content like this. Now, let's get back to it. Oprah and the breakthrough. McGraw's career took a pivotal turn in 1995 when his firm was hired by Oprah Winfrey's legal team during her beef defamation trial in Amarillo, Texas. Oprah was impressed by his blunt advice and strategic thinking, which led her to invite him onto her show in 1998. Dr. Phil quickly became a regular guest, sharing insights on life and relationships that captivated viewers with his no-nonsense, tough love approach. The success of these segments eventually led to the launch of his own program. In 2002, with Oprah's Harpo Studios behind it, Dr. Phil debuted. The show focused on giving practical advice to people facing various challenges, including family disputes and addiction. As his audience grew, Dr. Phil became a household name and a major figure in daytime television, building the Dr. Phil brand. By 2007, McGraw was cemented as a prominent media personality, landing 30th on Forbes' Celebrity 100 list, largely due to his $15 million per year syndication deal. His show ranked consistently as one of the top syndicated programs, second only to The Oprah Winfrey Show in terms of viewership. Throughout the 2000s, Dr. Phil continued to thrive, regularly topping ratings charts and drawing in millions of viewers. In 2005, McGraw expanded his influence by co-founding Stage 29 Productions with his son, Jay McGraw. Together, they developed a range of television projects, including The Doctors, a medical talk show that won a Daytime Emmy Award in 2010. Although some shows like Moochers and Decision House were short-lived, Stage 29 successfully produced impactful content. In 2012, Dr. Phil ventured into the telehealth space by creating Doctor on Demand, a platform for virtual medical consultations. The service gained significant traction, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, when in-person visits became more difficult, offering convenient healthcare access to patients across the country. Personal life and challenges. Despite his thriving professional life, Dr. Phil has had his share of personal difficulties. He married his first wife, Debbie Higgins, in 1970, but their relationship ended in divorce in 1973. While McGraw seldom discusses this part of his life, he has alluded to struggles, including controlling behaviors from both parties. Higgins later accused McGraw of being overly focused on his career and unsupportive of her independence. Following the divorce, McGraw met Robin Jo Jameson, whom he married in 1976. Robin has become a familiar face on Dr. Phil, frequently seen in the audience offering her support. Though tabloids occasionally speculate about their marriage, the couple remains together, projecting a strong partnership. Like all long-term relationships, theirs has had its ups and downs, but McGraw's candidness about his first marriage provides a window into the challenges he's faced behind the scenes. Controversies and legal issues. Throughout his career, McGraw has dealt with a variety of legal problems. In 1988, the Texas State Board of Examiners of Psychologists reprimanded him for an inappropriate relationship with a therapy client, prompting him to leave private practice. Additionally, he has faced criticism for endorsing products and treatments on his show, some of which have been accused of lacking scientific credibility. Nonetheless, Dr. Phil stands by his work, maintaining that his goal is to help people make meaningful changes in their lives. Legacy: Dr. Phil's impact and future. Now at 74, Dr. Phil McGraw remains a significant figure in both media and psychology. From his modest beginnings in Texas to becoming one of America's most recognized personalities, McGraw's career has been shaped by both successes and struggles. His willingness to share personal hardships, such as his early divorce, reveals a more vulnerable side to the man known for his firm advice. As he continues to pursue new endeavors, including his media venture Merit Street Media, Dr. Phil shows no signs of slowing down. As his story continues to unfold, it's evident that Dr. Phil still has more to share, and the legacy he leaves behind will continue to inspire and resonate with millions.